Before you quit your job for an online business, watch this. Most people who start an online business fail not because they are lazy, but because they never hear the truth about what it really takes. I'm going to share that truth with you. Actually, I didn't plan to start an online business back in 2009. I was just searching for ways to make some money doing data entry from home. Nothing fancy. I just wanted something simple I could do from my computer. But that one search opened this whole new world for me. Suddenly, I was reading about affiliate marketing, digital products, online courses, and I got super excited. I mean, the idea of making money online from home on my own terms, it sounded like a dream. But then reality hit. There was so much information out there. Like everywhere I turned, there was a different strategy, a different secret. I ended up consuming a ton of stuff. But the more I learned, the more confused I got. I was stuck in this cycle, watching videos, reading blogs, downloading freebies, but I was not actually making progress, just thinking, overthinking. I had so many ideas, but I couldn't even decide where to start. Honestly, I lost a lot of sleep trying to figure it all out. I felt stuck like, why is everyone else making it work and I am still spinning my wheels? That is when I realized something huge. I was trying to figure out everything on my own. And that is why I kept getting lost. It wasn't until I found someone, a mentor, who had already done what I was trying to do, that things started to shift. It is like having a GPS when you're driving to a new place, right? You stop taking wrong turns, you get there faster, and you actually enjoy the ride. And that's what I want to do for you in this video. I have been doing this for around 16 years now, selling digital products, affiliate marketing, coaching. And if you are thinking of quitting your job or starting something online, I want to share a few things that will save you a ton of time and frustration. Whether you are just starting out or already in it and struggling, these are the things I wish someone told me when I was stuck, confused, and trying to make the online things work. Okay, let's talk about it. Number one, have a realistic expectation. Let me be real with you. This is the first thing I tell anyone who wants to start an online business. A lot of people, myself included, when I was just starting, have this belief that making money online is very easy. And honestly, it is not really our fault. We have all seen those ads, right? Some guy step out of a Lambo standing in front of a huge mansion and says, I made this in one night and you can too, right? And if you have seen enough of that stuff, you start to think maybe it is that easy. But here is the truth, it is not. Making money online is not some magical shortcut, it is still a business. Just like running a grocery store or a restaurant, it takes time, effort, and consistency. The only difference is that your store is online and your market is global. Okay, think about this for a second. Let's say you are working, you are currently working a job that pays you $3,000 per month. Okay, you probably went to school, studied for years, maybe even spent around 20 years learning and grinding. I was talking about, your school education, and after that, you may have joined some firm for getting experience. So, somewhat around 20 years you have spent to earn $3,000 per month to get that point, right? So why we do expect to make that kind of money from a brand new online business within 30 days? It doesn't make sense, right? It is kind of wild when you really think about it. Now, don't get me wrong, online business is 100% possible. In fact, I would say it is easier than running a local business in many ways. Because you can sit in your home, for example, you can sit in your home in India and sell a digital product to someone in the US or the UK or Uganda 24/7 without inventory, rent, or employees, right? But here is the catch, you still need to learn the skills, you still need to grow, experiment, mess up, evolve, just like in any other career. If you treat it seriously, like you would any job or physical business, the rewards are way bigger. But it won't happen by copy pasting some link, watching one video and expecting miracles. Bottom line, have realistic expectation. You can absolutely build something life changing online, but you have got to be willing to commit, learn, and grow into it. Okay, that was the first point. Number two, take one path and go all in. One of the biggest traps I see people fall into, especially when they are starting out, is trying too many things at once. You hop on YouTube and boom, you see someone crushing it with affiliate marketing. Then the next video says digital products are the way. Then someone else says coaching is where the big money is, right? Or starting an agency or becoming a content creator. There are so many different paths, and suddenly you are trying to juggle five different things and none of them are working. Listen, I have been there. I have also coached a lot of people who come to me and say, I tried everything and nothing worked. But the truth is, uh, they didn't go deep with anything, right? They tried a little bit of everything, but didn't give enough time or focus to actually master one thing. So that is why I always tell my students one offer, one platform, and 1 year. Choose one path, whether it is affiliate marketing, YouTube, coaching, or selling your own digital products, whatever feels aligned with you, then choose one platform. Okay, one offer, then choose one platform, whether it may be YouTube, email, or Instagram, whatever. You stick with one, that combo, for at least 1 year before even thinking about pivoting or saying this is not working. Okay, because the grass is not greener on the other side, it is greener where you water it. Online business works, but it only works when you stop jumping around and start building actual skill, momentum, and consistency in one direction. So, if you are someone who has been dabbling in five things, feeling frustrated, that is nothing working, maybe this is the moment to pause and ask, how I actually committed to one path long enough to see it through? If you do, that alone could be a game changer. Okay. Point number three, don't take advice from people who have never walked this path. Here is one that might hit close to home. Okay. Be careful who you take advice from. For example, when I decided to quit my decent paying job and go all in on online business, you know what happened? Everyone around me freaked out. My family, my friends, even my neighbors. They weren't trying to be negative or hurtful. They just didn't understand what I was trying to do. I heard things from them like, this online thing, are you sure it is not a scam? Or something like, why would you leave a secure job for something so risky? Okay. Or do you think anyone makes real money sitting at home? You know, these type of comments, I was bombarded with all these comments. And I get it now. They weren't being jealous or unsupportive. They just didn't know what was possible because they hadn't seen it, right? They were speaking from their own fears, not my future. But imagine if I had listened to all of that, I would probably still be in that same job, wondering what if. And honestly, I wouldn't have had the freedom the income, or the impact I have today. So here is what I always tell people: don't take advice from someone who has never built what you want to build. If your goal is to create an online business and live life on your own terms, then listen to people who have actually done that, not from someone who never left the 9 to 5 system, right? Even your spouse, your parents, or your best friend, if they have never experienced this world, they will try to talk you out of it. Not because they are against you, but because they don't see what you see. That is why surrounding yourself with the right people, mentors, coaches, even YouTubers like me, is so important. You need voices in your life that believe it is possible because they have already done it. Bottom line, protect your vision. Not everyone will get it, and that is okay. This path is, this path is not for everyone, but if it is for you, don't let other people's doubt become your reality. Okay? Point number 4. This is very important. Mindset is everything. Believe it before you see it. Okay? Let be honest. Strategy is important. Yes. But without the right mindset, you will quit way before any strategy has a chance to work. If you are gonna build a business online or do anything big, really you have got to have this unshakable belief that you will succeed. Even if it takes longer than you hoped, even if you have no results in the beginning, even if everyone around you thinks you have lost your mind, here is the truth. Most people give up not because they failed, but because they stopped believing it was possible for them. You have got to decide right now that this is going to work. Even if you are starting from scratch, even if it takes time, it will work. That is where mindset comes in. Let me share something that changed everything for me. It is what we call the mirror principle. Every day, you look in the mirror, and the way you see yourself, that is exactly how you are going to show up in your business. If you look in the mirror and see someone who is confused, unsure, or doubting themselves, that energy carries into everything you do. But if you start your day saying, I am building a successful online business, I'm helping people, I'm becoming the person I need to be, it changes your energy. It shifts how you think, speak, and act. That is why I'm big on affirmations, especially in the morning and evening, because your subconscious mind is most open to suggestions right when you wake up and right before you go sleep. So I started a habit: morning affirmation. Today, I'm getting closer to my goals. I'm focused, I'm clear, and I am capable. And in the evening, I would say something like, I'm proud of the progress I made today. Everything is working in my favor. Even even if I didn't feel it that day, I still said it because over time, your words shape your identity. Another concept I love comes from Naval Goddard, the idea of assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Basically, you imagine and assume that your success is already done. Not if it happens, but when. You walk around like it is already yours. You start making decisions like the successful version of yourself would. You show up to your business like it is already thriving. That changes everything. So here is the takeaway: don't wait until the money shows up to believe in yourself. Believe first, results follow belief. Your mindset is your engine. Fuel it daily. Number 5, see it as a calling, not just a way to make money. Okay, let's face it. Most people start an online business because they want to make money, and that is totally okay. I did too. But here is what I have learned over the years: when you go beyond just making money, or when you see your work as a way to serve and transform lives, that is when everything shifts. Whether you are selling your own digital products, doing affiliate marketing, or offering coaching services, you are not just selling stuff, you are creating transformation. Let me give you a personal example. Back when I was struggling online, trying to piece everything together, watching endless videos, jumping from one idea to the next, I finally joined a coaching program, and that decision changed my life. My mentor didn't just teach me strategies, he helped me to see things differently, stay focused, and believe in myself. That coaching experience helped me to go from confusion to clarity, from being stuck in a 9 to 5 job to quitting it for good. And since then, I have made millions of dollars online. Yes, but more importantly, I get to work from home. I get to spend more time with my family. We take vacations when we want, not when someone else approves it. I have been able to contribute to my church, support causes I care about, right? And help others on their journey. And because our life is stable and peaceful, our kids are happier, more confident, and we have this positive, healthy family vibe that just spreads. That is the bigger picture. That is why I say this is not just a business, it's a calling. You are not just building income, you are building impact on yourself, your family, your community, and the world around you. So, whatever you are building, see it as a calling. This is not just a business, it's your mission. It is how you get to help people while also building the life you want. And the best part, you can do both. You can earn well and serve well. You can create freedom for yourself and be the reason someone else breaks through. So show up with that energy. When you send that email, record that video, or launch that digital product, do it with heart. Because you are not just making money, you are changing the world one person at a time. All right. I hope this gave you some clarity and helped shift your mindset a bit. Because honestly, when you get your mindset right, everything else starts falling into place. If you liked what you have learned in this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you will get notified every time I post more videos like this. Real talk, practical strategies, and everything you need to build your online business with confidence. And hey, sharing is caring, right? If you found this video helpful, there is a good chance someone else who is on the same path as you might need to hear this too, right? So go ahead and share it with them. It might just be the thing that helps them take the first step. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.